Welcome to another edition of the Curling Report. I'm Harold Howe, and we're here with Joanne Rizzo, one of the best curlers in the world now by virtue of the weekend's win in the Sun Life Financial. How did you and your team, teammates, feel coming into this?
Oh, we felt very confident. We've had a really good season this year. We've won 5 now out of 8 events. We formed our team last year. Sherry joined 3 of us, and it was kind of like a new team last year, so it was a bit of a building year. Mm-hmm. And so going into this year, we felt really confident from what we've learned from last year, and each tournament we just got better and better. So we were quite confident, and we really needed to do well, so we were very focused.
Every sporting event is judged not by whether you win or lose, it's who you beat. And from what I understand, in this tournament, most of the leading female curlers were here. Yeah. Why?
This event has built up over the years, and a lot of the elite curlers come. Curling all depends on a point system, and the points are gathered up. And at the end of the season, points are tallied to see whether you make the run for the Olympic trials. And so the more teams that are in the top 10 kind of attracts more people, because the more teams in the top 10 means the points are worth more. So if you build it up, they will come.
Right. How do you feel about your personal game at this point?
Oh, I think it's better than ever, for sure.
Why?
Yeah. Just hard work and dedication and, determination, I guess, for sure.
This team is made up of people from across the province. It must be difficult to get together, to practice together, so you're sort of practicing on your own. And while it's a team, it's a collection of individuals who have to, gel at the drop of a hat.
True. We go on last year's performance and build on that. And we do a lot of individual practice, but we also started our season at the second week of August, where there was a summer league in Oakville. So 3 of the 4 of us were able to get together and work on our game and curl against some other good competitive curlers in Ontario. So sometimes it's just the frequency of play. And sometimes when we go away to Spiels, we're able to practice before Spiels starts if we can get there early enough. So we do have team practices, but not as much as we'd like because, one girl lives in Ottawa and we're very spread out.
You've had a lot of accomplishments in life, not just in curling, but in sports full stop. This win, how did you feel when it was all said and done relative to other things you've accomplished?
Well, it was big. It is a very big win. I've had nice, successes, like you said, in the past. But, you focus on this team and the here and the now because you have goals that you want to attain. And definitely winning this was one of our big goals. It's put us at number 1 in the world right now. That may only last for a couple weeks, but we're going to enjoy the moment as it lasts. And it's put us in a good position for the Olympic trial run as well. And there's a big tournament at the end of the season called the Players' Championship, where there was 16 teams. It's now only 8 teams are invited, so it's also put us in a good position for that. But now we start, this was the end of our cash spiel circuit, so now we have to focus on the the playdown circuit, which you want to try and get to the provincials and get to nationals. And if we get to nationals, then that will solidify our trial spot and us doing well.
Just switching gears for a moment, the men, that part of the competition ended up to be a European final. Now, what the devil happened to the guys here in Canada?
I know, who would have thought that? I'm sure a lot of the local people would have liked to seen a Martin or a Howard in the final, but it just shows how well the Europeans are developing their game. Canada used to be so strong with curling and dominated for years, but they're definitely coming along. They've had assistance from Canada, and they've had Canadian coaches over there helping develop their ice and their game. But they love coming over here. A lot of them train over here so that they continue to play all the top people all the time. So yeah, they're doing very well.
This is a loaded question, and I think I know your answer, but how does this event, in the way it's organized, presented, and ultimately carried out, compare with other competitions that you've been to, and you've probably been to them all?
Yeah, it's very nice because you're able to have the men and the women together. Now, that doesn't happen very often. Maybe in some of the smaller spiels it does, but it's nice. It gives it a more of a social atmosphere. And here, I've had so many comments about people in awe of the country club. Like they just think this facility was fantastic, and they tried their best to make all the ices at the 3 clubs curling, so they were all very similar, and they just did a fantastic job, all the ice crew and the people that organized the whole spiel. It definitely gets better and better every year.
Is Brantford a curling town?
Oh, absolutely. We only have, how many, 85,000 people, and we have 2 curling clubs, which, one might not have as many members as the other, but it's definitely a curling town, yeah.
And what's next for you within the next 30 days?
Then our playdown starts second week of December, and that's like a 3-step process where there's a zone, a region, and a provincial. Hopefully we make it to the provincial, and that's in Kenora, Ontario, quite a ways away. And our goal is to win the provincial and get to the Scotties, for sure.
Well, congratulations. It was an enormous accomplishment, and good luck in the days ahead.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, that's Harold Howe, Joanne Rizzo, giving you the Curling Report.